Well, hello. We are here outside of the movie theater, and tonight we have just finished, as of the past 5 minutes, just finished watching the new release, which a lot of people have, seemingly from the amount of people that were in the theater, have not heard of this movie, called Alpha.
Hey, this is Dog 101. Everything, there's some scenes in here that it's just like the whistles. I don't know, man. I'm a little emotional right now. This guy's lost his dog. I lost my dog. They just did a lot of things that were really tear-jerking, so I'm a little emotional about it. Love the arc of the character. He's too pretty of a boy. They should have had a little bit more like a rougher cut guy at the start. But the arc of the character for the kid, yeah, again, it's boy becomes man, and man gets the dog, and the dog becomes man's best friend. It's pretty incredible movie. Any dog lovers should definitely go see it.
Yeah, well, honestly, I was surprised that you liked this movie so much, because to tell you the truth, I thought the movie was quite awfully dry and quite awfully boring in a lot of ways, you know? Like, it had a great idea, and, you know, like when the movie first started, and I was just seeing the very, opening cinematography, and that I thought this movie was going to be great. But then nothing seemed to really happen, and it seemed like on most scenes, like he said, they were really emotional, but to me, a lot of them were really, really rushed. And, the CGI and the animals were amazing looking, but some of in the landscapes were amazing too. But there was like the odd landscape here and like odd landscape shot here and there that seemed like way too computerized.
I agree with it, but the cinematography was outstanding.
It was.
In certain places, the cinematography was like out of this world. So really, but like he says, he's right. I agree with it fully. And again, the kid, the star of the movie, no one looks that pretty back 10,000 years ago.
No, well, yeah, a lot of the actors weren't as authentically looking.
Yeah. No one looks that pretty 10,000 years ago. I tell you that much. But the arc of the character was great. I loved the arc. I liked the way he became a man, and that was a big thing. And the dog helped him become a man, and the dog. It's just, it's a little endearing to me, because I'm a dog guy.
Well, so am I.
I'm a dog guy, right?
Absolutely. I got a tattoo of my dog as well.
Yeah, he's got a tattoo too. But he's right. He's got some points. There's some weak parts of this film. But all in all, I just enjoyed it, because I guess I'm a little biased. I'm a dog guy. What can I say?
Well, and you, as an actor, you can agree the acting was a little bit shoddy.
A little shoddy.
Yeah.
A little shoddy. The acting could have, definitely could have been. But I mean, we're dealing with like, what's that fire, that old fire, fire caveman.
Primitive, very primitive.
Very primitive, so it had to be you know what I mean? They could have definitely brought it home a little more with the acting, I guarantee that. But as far as there's a lot of islands that they hit with the dog things about what people go through with dogs, like how you learn how to whistle to a dog, and how a dog comes up to you by the fire and spoons you. All that stuff really does happen with dogs. So I really like that. I really like that part about it. It's very endearing. It's captivating.
It was realistic with the aspects of the dog. That's for sure. I definitely agree with that. And those are definitely the better aspects of the movie, are all the scenes with the dog. For sure.
And the cinematography was really good. It was really good. Like and the way they did the buffalo run.
The violence could have been a bit more brutal.
Well, he likes his violence. This guy likes his violence, right? I like the storytelling, but he does like his violence, and I like my violence too. But yeah, the violence could have been, could have been a little more brutal. But again, it's like a survivor film too, with the arc of the main character, survivor film. And I like the dreamscapes, where he's dreaming, his parents are calling him back, and then they do the tattoos of the stars. I like that whole thing, the tattoos of the stars.
That's interesting.
That's how he got back home.
Yeah.
By following his hand in the stars. That was pretty cool. I like that aspect they brought in, and they brought in Reiki. They brought in Reiki, which is a form of soft healing, and they brought that in there. I really enjoyed that too, because that's something that's really not documented in movies much. To be quite honest with you, and it was documented in a freaking caveman movie.
Yes, well, that will be our review.
Look at this, there's a cat.
Oh, and there's the cat right now.
There's a cat right
A
there.
black cat.
A black cat with 4 socks on him.
Crossing our path.
Not crossing our path, we're walking that way.
Oh gosh. Anyway, I give the movie a C+. You're probably going to give it more than
No,
that.
I'm going to give it a 4, a straight 4, a big strong 4. Not 4.5. I don't give out 5s much, and I don't give out 4.5s much. I'm giving it a straight 4 just because I'm probably a little biased. It probably deserves